It could be anyone. Like, are you willing to give up pretty much anything for your dream guy?
I don't know. Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay, cool. You're also 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to start like rethinking certain stuff because once you hit 30, that wall hits hard. Okay,
Damn.
it does.
Not anytime soon.
What do you mean? You're 20. You got 2 years.
Okay, what is 30?
30 is a big number for women.
Why does age matter?
It matters.
I mean,
Men
but
look
she
at
looks
younger
good
women.
right
Ginger,
now. So
Okay.
I
Ginger.
don't think
No, I
have a problem.
understand.
How old are
Men
you?
look at younger
18.
women.
18.
I understand.
You're 28. You're 10 years older than
Mhm.
her. Automatically, I'm gonna look for her because she's younger, right? And she looks better than you because she's younger. So that matters a lot for men. Now you can't sit here. You can't sit
Right.
here. Well, hold up. This is a hypothetical thing, right?
No, I know.
That's
but
number
in
two.
the-
That's the second thing you said today that I really didn't appreciate that.
Here we go.
Okay, because you're speaking directly to me. You're not speaking in general. All right.
No, I am speaking in general. I'm saying that mindset is a predatory mindset.
Wait, how is she
How?
legal?
Explain.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like guys like to go for the younger girl because they feel like the girl who is almost to her 30s is losing something or losing her worth when
That's a
in
fact.
reality
Yeah.
How is that
That's a
predatory?
fact.
That's
How's
like
the- yeah.
opinion.
You didn't give a reason why that's predatory though.
Well, because I feel like a lot of guys, well, you know, with the Leonardo DiCaprio and he
Do you think he's
only
predatory?
I think that it
Okay,
is predatory.
You have to give me a reason why you think it's predatory.
Because I feel like a lot of guys like to go mentally for girls younger because they don't feel like they have their own like way
can
of
easily
thinking,
manipulate
easily
them.
manipulate.
Yeah,
Okay,
it.
I try to give you an opportunity to say something, but you're not there. Okay, here's the thing.
I
18,
need a second to think.
18. No, if you know your stuff, you know it. You don't need to think. Like it's just up here, right? Because you're arguing for stuff that like you obviously can't even give us a reason why. She's 28. She's 18. There's nothing wrong with me wanting an 18-year-old compared to a 28-year-old.
didn't
That's
say there
about
was anything
what I'm
wrong with
saying
that.
is
Said
she's
it was
about to be 30,
predatory.
right? You said it was predatory. At 30, a woman starts to change drastically. Okay, we're thinking about reproduction. Okay, she's getting older. I'm thinking about, damn, if I have kids with her, you know, she's gonna be pretty old compared to like a 22, 23-year-old,
Yeah, I
24-year-old.
can't have 5 kids.
Not only that, but it's also just like age matters to guys. My problem with this, with what you're saying is men always get shamed for trying to date younger women, but women never get shamed when they want to date older men, right? I never see you guys shaming the girls that are 22 dating a 27-year-old, 28-year-old. Those women,
Because they
That's not
shouldn't be the
bad.
ones being shamed.
That's
It's
not
the
bad.
older party that should
But
be
it's
shamed.
consensual.
It's the same thing.
They're
Yeah,
adults.
it is consensual.
So
They're
there
adults.
shouldn't be shame at
you
all.
can vote at 18, correct?
Mhm.
So then why can't you choose who you're gonna date at 22?
No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm saying that you can, and if you're an adult, go ahead. But I
It's-
feel like you should be looking more at the older person
Why?
and being
But
like, why
why?
are you at your age looking at somebody younger?
Okay.
But that would also be like, why are you at your age, at such a young age, looking for an
Well,
older?
because mentally they're at a higher age,
the
so you're
mindset.
gonna look at
So
like,
then
of
if
course,
the younger
at-
person is mentally at a higher age, then why would that make a difference?
no, I'm saying the older person, no matter how mentally advanced the young person is, you should be looking at the older person regardless.
Okay. So throughout all of time, it's always been like this. I guess you have a problem with it, correct? So like if a 20-year-old is dating an 18-year-old, you have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm not
You
saying
said it was
that.
predatory.
Predatory,
That
that's
means
insane.
by default, it means you have a problem with it.
No, I'm saying in most cases it is, yeah.
In most cases, but not all cases.
With like everything.
So
But
when
do
it
you have a
benefits you,
problem
it's not predatory.
most of the time.
When it benefits you, it's not predatory.
No, I did not say that at all.
Okay. My thing is most men want younger women because a woman that's 28 compared to a woman that's 18, 19, 20, you know, no offense to you, but they've been through a lot more traumatic experiences with men. She's probably had a lot more sexual partners with men. She probably lost her ability to pair bond, which means that when she fucks me, I'm probably like her number 15, 20 partners. Like now that's just not even special compared to a normal 18, 19-year-old that isn't in Miami, that isn't fucking the world. Because I know what you're about to say. Most 18, 19-year-olds are out here fucking. What I'm saying is she's probably more teachable, right? I can.
Well, see, that's the word, teachable.
No.
You're like,
Yeah,
but it-
oh, they're
but-
moldable,
hold
they're
on.
young, their mind is.
But why
I'm
would I
able
want to be with a
manipulate them.
28-year-old
Exactly.
that already has her mindset on what
But
she
what
has?
you
Why
have in
wouldn't you
common with
wanna be
someone
with
who's way
Hold on.
different?
What,
I'm not saying that.
let me tell
sorry.
you something. Men don't want to go into relationships and have to break through your walls, which is what all women want. Yes, women want. This is literally what women talk
Because
about.
you don't have walls that need to be broken through as
I
well.
don't need
you're
her to
putting
break
it
through my
all on the
walls.
woman.
Hold
You're
up.
saying that
The
she's
man,
broken.
the
What
man is the
about you?
prize. Let me teach you ladies
The
something.
man is the prize.
The man is the
There you
prize,
go.
and that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Okay,
That's a
here's the
fact.
thing. Okay, who chooses who gets to have sex? Men or women?
Women.
Exactly.
Okay, who chooses who gets relationships? Men or women? When it's time to get married, who typically asks to get
The
married?
man
The man.
asks.
So therefore, the man decides who gets a relationship. Correct. So therefore, the man decides who gets a marriage, who gets the ring. Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
This is logic. Like you can't argue against that. Men choose
Traditionally.
relation exactly, and we're still very
Mhm.
traditional for the most part
Mhm.
outside of Miami. So men typically choose relationships, women choose sex. Okay, so men are the prize. If I get to choose which one of you guys I'm gonna marry, that means I'm the fucking prize. You just get to be with the prize. Does that make sense? The problem is Disney and society and TikTok is telling you guys that you're the fucking prize, and therefore that a man should accept you the way that you are. So go ahead and run through bodies, get 50 bodies, lose the ability to pair bond, and then a man should just accept you the way you are. And that's what's wrong with society. Because if I came here and said to you, I want to date you, I don't have a job, I don't have a career, I don't have any education, but you should just love me the way I am. You're going to look at me and be like, fuck no. Because our currency is different. My currency is what's my value to you? What can I give you? What can I do for you? Right? Am I doing something for myself? Am I ambitious? Right? Your value is Buf and Yudi. Buf and you, sorry. All right. So my thing is, you don't even have to have money. Just look good. Don't fucking embarrass me. It's very easy. Does that make sense to you?
That does make sense. Yes, it does.
So why are you fighting so hard against
I'm
it?
not fighting you guys. You said we're unfiltered.
Traditionally, you
I'm
say,
just trying to be honest.
but you sit here and say it's predatory. But like I said, would you say the same thing for a 28-year-old woman who's dating a 22-year-old guy? Would you
I'm
say the
saying
same thing?
regardless of the gender, the age difference, you have to look at the older person and question them as to why are you looking for somebody that young?
Okay. Let me ask you a question. If a girl's 18 and a guy is 28, that's predatory to you, correct? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. If a girl is 30 and a guy is 40, is that predatory to you?
No,
Why not?
because I feel like think of yourself at 18 and think of yourself at 28. That is not even
It's the same
comparable in
10-year
the
difference.
It's the
No,
difference.
I'm saying like an 18-year-old, your life experience, everything that you've gone through.
But
like,
you got to
of course-
understand.
Okay, let's go with that. A guy
Okay.
doesn't want a girl that's been on yachts in this car, that car has been to this country, that city. We don't want that. We want to be able to give you that experience. And if you already done that, now we're thinking, yo, what guy have you been with? Who showed you this? Who taught you this? If you suck my dick, then I'm
But
be
a
thinking,
girl doesn't
yo,
have the
who,
right to
whose dick you
question
been
the
sucking?
guy as well if he's been on whatever.
No,
Men
you
and
like
women are-
experience.
We earned that shit.
You like a guy that's experienced. You don't want a virgin. You want a guy that's slept with girls and knows what the fuck he's doing.
Men and women are very different. Like, she's a very beautiful woman. She can leave here and go to a fucking club, get right in. I can go to the same club. I gotta wait in line. Unless I have status and money, I can buy my way in. I gotta wait in line. I gotta go through the fucking checkpoints. I gotta pay.
I still gotta get a table.
Life
so
is
I can't
very
look like a
different for
brokey.
us, and that's just one example. Okay. Also, the whole 10-year difference. What's the difference between a woman being 18 and a guy being 28, and a guy being 40 and she being 30? It's always gonna be that 10-year difference. For one, you say it's predatory. For the other, you say it's not. Right?
But there is a difference because at 18, it doesn't matter what gender you
At
are.
28?
You're not mentally there.
Okay. What was your name again?
Ace.
Ace. At 28, that guy is still not as experienced as he would be at 40. Like you
Well,
got, like you're trying to fight. Like
I'm
No, but that's not the same situation that we're looking at.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying is,
I'm
there's
talking
always
about
gonna be
making
that
ex-
same exact
Yes,
10-year
but a
difference.
You're saying
30-year-old
experience
woman
and
I get what you're
does
saying.
have the life experience than compared to an 18-year-old woman. Where like if you're a 40-year-old man, sure, you'll have more experience than a 28-year-old man, but in comparison to 18 and 28, it's very different. When you're 18, you just got out of high school, going to college, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, you're still experiencing life, you're fucking up.
Okay.
At 28, you're expected to have your life together. Like, you're just in two completely different places. And if you do want to go into a relationship with that age difference, I'm not saying it's a crime, do
Yeah.
what you want,
it's
but
not.
at the same time, you two are not at all similar mentally, no matter how mature you think the 18-year-old is.
Mhm.
So the reason I was saying that was because I look back to when I was 15 and I first got my boyfriend, and I ended up dating him for like 9 years.
How old was he?
He was, I want to say I was 15 and he was 18.
Well, why are you
Just
talking about this? That's a
18.
2-3 year
But
difference.
what I'm saying is me looking back when I was in that age.
Yeah.
If I would have like to go back at 15, I thought I knew what I was doing.
Okay.
You get what I'm
15
saying?
and 18
But
is
15 and
very-
18
it's
are
very
very
different.
different.
You can't legally vote. Like, you can't go to the military. Et
The
cetera,
whole
et
thing
cetera.
that they're
just-
saying is that
No, I
older
get
men
what
want
they're
younger women
saying.
and younger women want older men. That's the whole
I
thing.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't.
The quiet one is the genius over here.
Exactly.
Here's what I'll say. You guys conveniently brag about how women mature faster than men and women are smarter than men and all this shit. But when it comes to guys wanting to date younger, all of a sudden it's like, no, she's immature. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's too young. You can't have the cake and eat it too. Either you're smarter than us, you fucking develop faster than us. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like 4 to 5 years that they say that women mature faster than guy, right?
Mm.
So it's like if you're gonna put it like that, then technically she has the mentality of a fucking 23, 24-year-old. If he's 28, like, you know what I mean? I get what you're saying. I get your argument, but like, you can't have the cake and eat it too. You're either dumber at 18 or you're smarter. There's a shit ton of super